3 people entered BR-116 on a dark November night. None came out. No traces. No explanation. No justice. Only silence. In the next few minutes, you will uncover what public records cannot explain. What witnesses stayed silent about, and why this highway still breeds unanswered questions. If you have ever driven at night, if you have ever felt that chill on a deserted road, this video might change how you see it. BR-116, known as Brazil's Highway of Death. More than 4,300 kilometers of unresolved stories cutting through the country from north to south. Today, 5 dark truths about the most bizarre unsolved disappearances in Brazilian history. The disappearance that turned into silence. 2015. An entire family vanishes without a single trace. The car found. No. The bodies? No. Answers? 0. Ricardo, Mariana, and Pedro, just 8 years old. Strange lights on the road. And then? Nothing. 72 hours of intensive searches. Absolute void. The Federal Highway Police launched a full investigation. K-9 units. Aerial patrols. Roadblocks in nearby towns. Nothing worked. The car simply vanished. As if it never existed. Families waited for weeks. Camped on the roadside. Handed out flyers. Offered rewards. No one came forward with a single clue. The case was archived 2 years later. No conclusions. No suspects. No closure for a shattered family. The witness no one listened to. A trucker with 20 years on the road saw a light ahead. Not a headlight. Not a lantern. White. Intense. Silent. He described it as something that did not belong on the highway. When he passed, it went dark. He turned back to check. Nothing. Just empty lanes. Statement recorded. Yes. Investigated. No. Dismissed as fatigue and hallucination. But he was not alone. Other drivers reported the same in the months that followed. Lights that appear. Lights that vanish. Lights with no visible source. Some said they followed vehicles. Others swore they stopped when cars stopped. The reports went nowhere. The press moved on. But the witnesses remember. And some never drove at night again. One of those truckers disappeared 6 months later. His rig was found abandoned. Engine still warm. If that chills you to the bone, subscribe to Dark Truths Official right now. Because what comes next is even darker, and you will not want to miss it. Third truth. The document that appeared out of nowhere. 1 month after the disappearance, 100 kilometers away, a rural worker found the car's registration. Crumpled. Dirty. But completely dry. It had rained that night. How was it dry? Who brought it there? Why that exact spot? The document was sealed in a plastic sleeve. Deliberately protected. Someone wanted it found. But not the car. Someone collected it. Someone was there. Someone did not want this story to end. Forensics ran tests. Fingerprints. None. DNA. None. Leads. 0. The plastic was a specific type. Used only in controlled environments. That raised more questions than answers. It is a mystery. Another question without an answer. Another family waiting for justice. The 40 forgotten cases. It is not just one. It is 40 in 10 years. 40 shattered families. 40 silences echoing to this day. A woman, alone. Car abandoned. Keys in the ignition. Purse on the seat. Phone ringing. Never found. A trucker. Coffee still hot. Radio on. Logbook on the dash. The man vanished. Cameras show him pulling in. Never show him leaving. A couple of teenagers. Car parked on the shoulder. Doors wide open. Nothing inside. 11 p.m. New moon. Zero street lights. Witnesses saw lights. Every case happened on isolated stretches. Everyone occurred between midnight and 4 a.m. Every single one shares one thing. Unidentified lights. Coincidence. Or something coordinated. 40 times in a decade. Same stretch. The math does not add up. Something does not fit. And the files remain incomplete. Families formed an association. Demanded answers. Received promises. Nothing changed. Some gave up. Others never stopped searching. A mother still leaves flowers where her son vanished. Every month. For 10 years. Fifth truth. The ex-investigator who stayed silent. Unofficial reports indicate the case was closed due to lack of evidence. Higher interests. Some questions. Better left unasked. He worked the files. Saw the records. Knew the leads. Was ordered to shut it down. He said there were details in the report that could not be explained. Things that made him wake up sweating in the dark. He retired soon after. Never spoke publicly again. Moved away. Cut contact. The case. Archived. The truth. Locked away. A colleague said he lived in constant fear. Muttered about light and silence. Could not sleep in the dark ever again. Why stay silent? Who benefits? What could possibly be worth 40 lives? We do not have answers. But we have questions. And questions are the first step toward the truth. Some theories point to unrecorded operations in the region. Others mention shadowed routes. A few believe in something unexplainable. BR-116 remains. Silent. Waiting. If you drive this highway, stay alert. See strange lights. Do not stop. Do not slow down. Keep moving. Keep your headlights on. Keep your phone within reach. If possible, avoid this stretch after 11 p.m. Record your route. Keep your tank above half. Tell someone your itinerary. Small precautions can save your life. And some truths are too dark to be revealed. Some secrets the road keeps to itself. And some questions are better left unanswered. Now tell me. Have you ever seen something unexplainable on a highway? Ever felt like you were being watched? Ever had that gut feeling that something was off? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And who knows, your story might be our next investigation. Subscribe to Dark Truths Official. hit the bell. Share this with anyone who travels. Because here, we do not fear looking into the dark. We do not fear the truth, no matter how shadowed it may be. Until next time. The road has eyes. And it is watching you right now.